Other news this morning, more students in our area are heading back to school this week.
Yeah, it is the first day of school for students at Sacred Heart Academy in Bryn Mawr. And that's where we find our Wakisha Bailey this morning with more on the first day of school excitement. I mean, some kids went back last week, some went yesterday, today, tomorrow. It's a big week for kids, Wakisha.
Yeah, absolutely, Janelle, Jim. You know, we are excited to welcome the young ladies of Sacred Heart back into class this morning, and joining us very bright and early on this amazing morning is head of school, Carla McMullen. Carla, thank you for being with us, and you're all smiles.
Thank you for coming out and spending some time with us today, this morning, on this day of excitement.
Every time that we come here, and this is absolutely one of the most beautiful campus, you guys, we're going to have you just kind of take a look inside. We can't really go inside as much because of the Wi-Fi, because we're in an older building. But Carla, this is what the ladies are going to be coming in to see. Tell us, why is back to school so exciting?
Back to school is exciting because, as I said to the older girls yesterday, it is a time of possibility. They've had the summer to recuperate, they've had the summer to relax, they've had the summer to explore who they are, and they come back and energized with the chance to start new things.
Yeah. And speaking of new things, for the first time this year, you guys have some special guests that are going to be welcoming the families. Can you give us a little bit of a hint, or can you tell us
a little bit of a hint, which is that it's the Freilinger String Band, a very joyful group of musicians, really a part of the Mummers. They are going to just bring us in this day for the first full day of school with everyone here.
Now that is really exciting, and it's exciting because you got a whole new year. What's happening new at Sacred Heart this year?
So there's some really good things happening. We are part of an international network, but our national network, so the United States and Canada network, is celebrating its 50th anniversary. We're sending a delegation out to Chicago for a big event at the end of September, students and adults. We also have just put into place a cell phone restriction policy.
Wait a minute, cell phone restriction? What does that mean?
Restriction policy. What that means is that during the school day, so not just classes, but in between classes, from the beginning, the time that our students arrive till the time that they leave, they have to have their cell phones out of sight. And what we're counting on with that is that they're going to be having a better opportunity, a stronger opportunity to build community. Our goal for this year, our theme for this year, is building community with heart. We build community every day here, but really putting a focus on it this year and tying in that cell phone restriction policy.
Well, I'm sure a lot of the parents can appreciate that as well. How did that start, and why did that come about?
It's a great question. We have been reading a lot. There's a lot of legislation right now sort of in the works, or things that have already been passed. But one of the best things we found out was that our sister school in Princeton, so Stewart Country Day School, had already done it last year, and they had good results with regard to just making it so that the space was more joyful. There was more conversation, more relationships, more friendship sort of being exhibited, again, beyond class. So at lunchtime, in between classes, during study halls, for example.
I love that. And my last question for you is, you know, we've got some of the younger kids starting their first day today, and it's always a little bit nerve-wracking also for parents. Any advice to our families watching?
We will take care of your child. The bottom line is drop them with us, and they will learn, they will get to know each other, they will be taken care of. We're a warm and friendly place.
Okay, well, thanks so much for being with us. And of course, you're going to hang out with us all morning because, as we know, the sun comes up. We're going to start seeing these lovely ladies. Matter of fact, they're going to actually be with us in the next hour, and they're getting up just to be with us on our morning show, you guys. How exciting is that? They better leave their cell phones at home, though. Sending it back to you in the studio.
Oh, we appreciate them joining. And how about a string band to meet you on your first day of class? That's amazing.
Impressive.
All right. Happy first day to all the girls there. Thanks, Wakisha. We'll see you in a little bit.
More students in our area are heading back to class. Today is the first day of school for students at Sacred Heart Academy in Bryn Mawr. That's where we find Wakisha Bailey this morning with more on the first day excitement. Morning, Wakisha.
Good morning, Jim. Well, Sacred Heart Academy, they definitely know how to celebrate their students coming back to school. But they weren't the only ones happy. So were the teachers.
Can't wait to get in there with everybody.
That was first grade teacher Elizabeth Hughes, who is just as excited as her students. And to keep the back to school spirit festive, the Mummers played as students and staff arrived for their first day of classes. This year's theme is building community with heart. In an effort to keep students focused, the Academy is implementing a no cell phone policy. Students are okay with keeping their devices tucked away and say they are looking forward to the new school year.
really excited about the mummers. It was fun to come into school today with a little surprise, and I just feel like it's getting everybody excited for the first day.
To see all my friends and to get situated in the new classes.
I'm excited for field hockey this fall. I'm looking forward to being with all my friends and all the teachers.
So this was the school's first year with the string band, so who knows what they're going to come up with for next year. But Jim, I didn't have all that stuff when I was going back to school. My mom just dropped me off or I got off on the bus. How about you?
That was the same thing. Good luck, kid. We didn't have mummers. My goodness, this is like a celebration, but good for them. I hope they have an amazing year. It looks like they're really excited. Thank you, Wakisha. Appreciate it.